Welcome to the show, folks. On the road again. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, it's quick. All you gotta do is hit the button, it's free. You will be supporting us majorly while we help support others. We have a channel on a variety of things, vlogging as well. We're going to be getting into different settings of vlogging eventually. And we are going to be traveling the country soon. And seeing a lot of amazing places and things. And we're going to be traveling the entire country soon. And so I hope you guys can join us. And we are going to be doing giveaways, which are going to be drawings. We're going to be picking random people. Every so often we'll be doing a drawing, which will be free, giving away money and prizes. So the way you can get into that is by subscribing for our first one. Our first one will be when we get monetized. So, yeah. Welcome to the butthead show. Another day, hump day. I'm in the process of learning how to edit videos, which is a whole career. You see why filming ain't that easy, because editing is very complicated. There's definitely nothing easy about it. Not even the trim. Outside trimming, but inside trimming ain't even easy. You gotta get the right frame to start and the right frame to end. The right tool. Then after you trim it, you gotta put the sequence, you gotta put it back in sequence so the last scene that you cut from goes to the next one. And that's just cutting it. That's not even adding anything in. That's just a generic cut. You can add in different scenes, add in talking over a scene, add in music over the scenes, add in writing over the scenes, add in yourself on the screen. There's just so many, that was just a few of the things you can do. And there's so many other things with it. So yeah, it's still going to take me some time, probably a good month to learn how to edit. A couple weeks at least. It takes a while. I guess take people years to learn sometimes. To learn how to do it professionally and very good. But being that's what else I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing it pretty much every day, at least a few hours a day. So it should take me a couple weeks. Not too long, but it ain't quick. It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. That shit's great. And it's not free. Editors that you can do things like that in, editors that come on your computer, all you can do is an editor that comes on your computer is cut. You can't add nothing, not words, not fucking nothing. It's cut. But it's not that expensive. The one I'm getting is $20 a month. The Adobe Premiere. It's like the top one in the country. Most people use it. You do everything on it. There's a lot of tutorials that they have along with other people that use it and make it. So you got a lot of places you can learn how to use it from. It's a really nice editor. If you're going to be doing it for a job, I highly recommend using Adobe Editor. Even if you're going to be editing videos a decent amount and not for a job, Adobe Premiere. It actually comes as Adobe in general. You got to download that app, and then inside the app, there's different things you can purchase. And when you purchase the Adobe Premiere, you get like other things with it. You get a film recorder where you can record on your laptop with it. It's like pretty much just like an app camera. Instead of filming with your camera on your computer, it's just an app inside the app. What else was there? Oh yeah, I noticed I had to buy storage yesterday too. My storage is, I get 256. It says it was 256. Yeah, it said my computer is 256 gigabytes for storage in general. But I guess with all the apps and other apps, I even deleted a bunch of apps. And whenever I was trying to put in that file that I saved to my first vanlife video, it was like 6 gigabytes, 7 gigabytes, and it says my Google Drive photos is only 5. But on my phone, it says Google gives you 15 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And then after that, June now, starting June, you gotta pay for anything after that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it when I was at the gas station. They had the advertising about it.
Yeah, June 20th, now they're charging anyone that uses over their general 15, which, well, no, because I only have like a couple videos at a time, so I upload them. So I don't use more than 15, but I don't get how I had 20 and 15 on my phone, but only 5 in my Google photos on mine. I don't get that. I don't know. But it was only $1.99 for 100 gigabytes, which is a lot, so it's funny. And, I fucking was online last night looking. I figured out what I'm going to do for my power supply, which I had thought about doing this before, but I just never knew how to do it. I didn't know if you could really do it, or I thought about it, but I never knew how you would do it. But it's just hooking up an internal battery, another battery, a deep cycle battery inside your van, and running it to your battery in the engine. And then you get it's called a smart isolator, a smart battery isolator. And what that does is, so you get the battery inside your van, which is you want a deep cycle, about at least a 55, I'm going to get 100. I learned this from school that the Van City channel, the dude from Canada with the football, I was watching some more of his content, which I realized that I learned a lot of decent stuff off of his channel that helped me. He's got a lot of decent content, and so you get the battery, that's like 120 bucks, around 105 amp hours. Then you gotta get an inverter, and then I can charge the Jackery off of that without solar. I also found some other cool little solar thing, but I'll tell you after this. So you get the inverter, the battery, and the isolator. And so what it does is when you have the battery hooked up in your van, you charge your Jackery off that and everything. Which it'll be all mounted in. It's not like I gotta hook the Jackery to that. It'll be, I'll just have to plug it in whenever I charge it back up. Plus my lights are gonna be all plugged in. I just can hit buttons to turn my light on. Button, turn on, it's all gonna be wired in. So I just hook the battery up, behind my driver's side seat, put it in like a battery box and everything. Well, that battery runs to the battery in the engine, right? And the smart isolator you hook up to in the engine off them batteries. And so when you're running your van, when you're driving, that charges up your engine battery first. And then once that's full, once it's 12.8 volts, then it'll charge your battery inside. It'll charge that up. So then when you're not running your van or not driving, when you use that battery power inside your van, that battery power is using energy off that battery in your engine, sucking energy from that to, keep that full, or to keep that at least more than what the minimum requirement is. And then when you start it up and you drive, that's why that smart capacitor is. You want that because then when you drive, it fills up that engine battery first before it goes to your battery, before it charges back up your battery inside. Because then after so many starts, your battery and your engine will die because it's stuck in that battery. So I learned, and because I like for the last couple weeks ago, thinking about my power spot, and thinking about how he did it, how he had his, because he's always been non-solar. He's always thought, I don't need solar, and it's not the last, we've been doing it for a few years now. And then when I went on last night the night before I looked for it, I scrolled through his videos for a while, couldn't find it. And last night I went on again, and I see a few videos, one of him getting solar, and another one talking about or hooking it up, and then the one I clicked on and watched was him saying, I thought I would never say this, but I'm glad I went with solar. He got 3 100-watt solar Renogy solar panels, 3 100-watt panels, and then a solar kit with it. And so, which is a decent amount of money. And he said he was glad he went with it because after, this was a few weeks later, he said he finally is glad that he went with it a few weeks later. And it was because if you run your van a decent amount, if you drive every day or every day or two, you don't really, he said this was the first day his solar input any energy into his battery because he's always running, so his alternator recharges the batteries. And it was 3 weeks later before he finally was at a place for more than a couple days, and the solar kicked in and charges the battery. So yeah, if you drive at least every day or two, you're not even gonna need solar.
Yeah.
But I found this cool solar panel this chick had last night too. She just put it in her window, and she hooked it right up to her phone and her laptop. It charged her laptop and phone right off the panel.
Yeah.
And she paid like $40 for the panel. It was only like a 20-watt solar panel or some shit like that. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just hooked it right up, put it in her window in the van, and started charging her phone right up. And her laptop and fucking, I'm like, damn. I'm like, because other solar panels, you got to get the whole kit. The fucking inverter, the capacitor, all that shit. It's like a fucking $200 for panels and then a few hundred for the... Oh, well, you can talk to me.